Hey everybody, Bo with American Milsim. Congratulations on signing up for your first AMS game, or your 20th. However, we are putting together a series of videos for you guys that will actually give you a better understanding of what's expected of you from the day you sign up to the day you go home. There's a lot that entails to really make your experience the best it can be. And with that being said, the first thing right off the bat is when you signed up, you all agreed to the uniform requirements that you're supposed to wear. Secondarily, once you do that, take a role of the player that you're going to play at the event. If you signed up for the coalition, take ownership of that. Get involved in the forums, be involved with squad leaders, try to contact other players, find information from other people that may have been at more games, that may have been at other AOs. Get a lot of your questions answered prior to showing up, be involved, and take on that role as a coalition player. Once you show up on site, there's a lot of things you want to do, and we understand that. It's usually a great AO. All your friends are hollering at you, come look at their new gear. We understand. First and foremost, though, go get in registration line. Get registered, take care of the things you need to get done, then move on to the next one. The next one being chrono. If you're the kind of guy or girl that brings 3 or 4 guns, please make sure you chrono all of your guns before. Never know when something's going to happen on Saturday, and you need to go back to the car to get one. It's already chronoed and has a sticker, so it's legal. Once you finish up at all the sponsors and hanging out with those guys, grab all your buddies, head out to the AO. Go walk it, check the AO out, see what you're going to be dealing with all weekend. That way you can make better preparations that night at camp or at the hotel. Once you get back to the hotel, make sure you got all of your stuff taken care of for the next day already. Make sure you have all the information you need to know. Make sure you know where you're supposed to be the next morning. Make sure your radio is tied in, ready to go. Make sure all your buddies' gear is all squared away. Make sure you have all that done before you show up the next morning. And why? So you can be on time. Being on time in the morning for our morning briefing is very, very important. We go over a lot of last minute things that have to do with the AO, not only for your safety, but for gameplay. So please make sure and be on time. That is one of the most important things at our events, is to make sure you're there that morning when we send everybody out to the AO so the game starts. All right, you've gone through the safety briefing. You understand what's expected of you this day. Now, before you go out in the field, we're gonna make sure and check a few things that you should already know because you read our rule list before you head into the AO. Number 1, full CLI Pro.
First off, I'm going to take a look at his iPro. If you notice, the gasket here completely seals the eye socket closed. A BB does not have a chance to get in here. If a BB can fit the rim of any of your glasses, I can fit a BB right through here. That does not qualify as full seal. We're also looking for ANSI rated, so they are going to take a BB hit.
Number 2 is dead rags. Please make sure you have dead rags on you. If you have 2, that's even better.
How about your dead rag? Let's see a dead rag. Easily accessible, quick to get his dead rag out. The other team that shot him knows that he is dead. He's got it visible, easy access.
Number 3, make sure you have your American Milsim ID card.
Kevin has a boo-boo. Kevin, where's it hurt?
Everywhere.
Okay, well, where's your medical card? So I am here. We are going to ask you to carry your medical card on the left side of your body, whether it's your arm pocket, hip pocket, cargo pocket. Please don't put it in your shoe. So, medical card. We have his medical card. I have all his information here to know what medicines he's on, what he's allergic to, and if he has any medical conditions.
Amongst the items that we talk about that are important for you to have on the field being full CLI Pro, dead rag, and medical card, the fob bag is also very important. The fob bag should entail all the things you need for the game during the day, whether it's extra BBs, your loader, water, food, anything that can keep you out in the field and not having to come back to the parking lot.
So Kevin's got a backpack. Why does Kevin have a backpack? Kevin is going to the fob. You want to pack a nice backpack, what you're going to need for the day. There's no sense running back and forth to the car. Grab your backpack, open her up. You got some mags, you got some BBs to reload, you got your OG speed loader, and of course, hydrating is so important. He has his water. He can drop this off at the fob, so whenever you come back to respawn, you can take care of all your needs and necessities, and you're good to go to get right back in the fight.
Hydrate, 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 guys. Make sure you start taking care of your body before you come to the game. Drink as much as you can, eat right, start exercising, prepare yourself for the game. You do not want to become a heat casualty and ruin your weekend. Okay, so while you're out there playing, you may hear one of 2 words, one being blind man and one being real world. Now, both of these are very important. When you hear these over the radio, we ask that you stop what you're doing, remove your mag, don't move, and echo it all through the radio or holler it. The word blind man is a very serious statement. Usually that statement is yelled out amongst the entire AO when somebody has lost their iPro or they are in danger. However, if you see a small fire somewhere and you know that you can put your dead rag on, run over there and put it out real quick, don't call blind man at that time. Put it out yourself, let the game go on. If you hear real world, usually that means somebody has been injured. That gives our medical staff and our American Milsim staff the knowledge right on the radio that somebody has been hurt at that moment, and we will usually attend to that. Being a part of the game and being a player at an American Milsim event requires some responsibility on your part. Being a great player, having great sportsmanship, following the rules is very important. Number one of those is really don't be a jerk. Be an honest player, call your hits. Don't call other people's hits when you're out there playing. The only thing that you should exchange with another player is BBs. If you're getting shot by another player and a medic is trying to medic somebody behind you and you are somewhat of a meat shield, please get out of the way. Remove yourself from that area so there's no longer a problem. Please respect the admins and combat controllers. Those guys are out there to assist you in anything you may need and to help the flow of the game. If there's ever a problem during the game, please make sure you get on your radio or work it up somebody else's radio up the channel to get a hold of an admin or an AMS staff member to handle your issue at that moment. It's very important, as we said before, about sportsmanship. But at the same time, your fellow player sometimes may not show that same sportsmanship. Make sure that you do not let somebody else's attitude or their actions ruin your entire weekend. Turn around, walk away, make sure you go find an admin, address the problem, and move on and have a great weekend. All right, guys, with all this being said, the most important thing that you can do is read our rule set. These videos that we've been putting together are to give you a good 5,000-foot view of what to expect, what to do, and things you need to know to have a great time at our games. But we cannot stress enough for you to get familiar with the rule set. There's a lot of details out there that really can make a difference in your gameplay. Take a moment, read through them, get back on the forums, ask questions or things you don't understand, get educated, and have a great time at our game. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that you're well informed, you're all squared away, so you can make sure and have the best experience possible at American Milsim Games.